You know, for people who grew up in the West, just like me, Kung Fu is one of the typical impression people have about China. And actually, we are really curious about it. Today, we are going to experience some Chinese Kung Fu. Let's go! Here is World Cultural Heritage Month, Qingcheng. 1 hour driving from Chengdu. In addition to the beautiful scenery, it has developed a Chinese Kung Fu style called Qingcheng style. They look so very concentrated and focused, and I can't wait to try it by myself. Can you feel the Kung Fu already? Let's go! I think I can do it too. Bad idea. Chinese Kung Fu, also known as Chinese traditional martial arts, is one of the precious cultural heritages of Chinese traditional culture. In the 1960s, as Bruce Lee's Kung Fu movies became popular, Kung Fu gradually spread around the world. Qingcheng Wushu, a martial arts style based in Chengdu, was added to China's National Intangible Cultural Heritages list in June this year for its long history and profound Kung Fu cultural connotations. 老师你好，你好，你好，你好，你好，你好。我叫妹，我也是学习拳击的，我能不能学习一下这个中国的功夫啊？
当然可以，欢迎
谢谢
欢迎欢迎。
This is the teacher who will teach me Qingcheng martial arts today, Wang Yao. The master say that he has been learning Qingcheng martial arts for almost 10 years. 那王老师，你为什么要学习武术呢？
因为我本来就是青城山人，从小就受青城武术的这个熏陶感染，所以说对中国功夫、对青城武术非常感兴趣。大学又就读的是体育教育专业，专修武术。大学毕业以后呢，又回到青城山跟着我的师傅刘水兵一起来学习传承青城武术。到了这就是我的师傅刘水兵。
师傅你好，师傅你好，认识你很高兴，我叫妹。
欢迎来到世界文化遗产，
谢谢，谢谢。
然后中国道教的发祥地，我们青城山，这里也是我们青城派武术的发源地。
Master Liu is the head of Qingcheng style martial arts, and is also the 36th generation inheritor of the Qingcheng style martial arts, and that he started learning Qingcheng martial arts since he was 6. He's been practicing martial arts for 50 years by now.
这个中国武术呢，有129个门派，就包括我们现在在国外比较有名的少林啊、武当啊、太极啊、咏春啊、峨眉啊，也包括我们青城派。那么这个青城派武术呢，它有接近2000年的历史了，它现在有接近100万人在练习。遍及我们全球80多个国家
80多个国家，
对，
包括意大利在内吗？
当然包括了。
青城山和青城派有什么关系呢？
青城山是青城派武术的发源地，在中国武术呢，就是说它有很多大的门派啊，它其实都是依托在名山大川这种古籍圣地，比如说我们这个嵩山就出了少林派。峨眉山就出了峨眉派武术。青城武术呢，它是受青城山的道文化和都甸水文化影响的一个武术流派。青城山就是靠在岷江的源头上，所以它就属水。所以在我们青城派里面的最高的功夫里面，就还有一套拳，就叫水拳。
水拳，
它就是模仿水的流动，这样
很灵活的那种，
很灵活的。因为其他的地方呢，大部分是以山为主，在青城山这个地方是有山有水有江。
我在欧洲的时候特别想来到中国看一下中国的功夫到底怎么样，觉得太神奇了。
既然今天亲自到青城山来学功夫，那我们就给你示范一下，你就看好了。
Master Liu told me,Qingcheng martial arts is a complementary part of Taoist culture, health preservation, and technique. It has been identified by the United Nations as an important part of Mon-Qingcheng Taoist culture. Its content is divided into punching, Qingcheng sword, Qingcheng TAIPEI, and other forms. Look over there, in front of me, the greatest masters of Qingcheng martial arts, right in front of me, performing the best Chinese Kung Fu I've ever seen in my life. That's amazing! "太厉害，太厉害！但是我自己觉得学武术太难了吧？我学得会吗？
青城武术其实练起来不难的。
哦，
我叫徒弟王瑶，先慢慢教你。
好的，谢谢，谢谢。
音乐有你，生生不息。
4月份亚洲新心情。本月份天蝎座的朋友们，不要再停在现状了，毛起来要达标的气势，要专注在真正喜欢的事物上。
练功夫很苦的，准备好了吗？
准备好了。
走吧，我们要学习基本功，因为基础非常重要啊。我们对基本功的要求很高。接下来教你一个武术的基本步 步行，叫马步。
Master Wang told me that he was 20 years old when he started studying CHANG martial arts. At that time, he practiced the horse stance for 6 months continuously.
马步呢，它有一个基本的长度，是我们自身脚长的3倍，脚尖向前，然后屈膝下蹲，膝关节要外展，手、腿、地面3个是平行线。
1 step, 2
脚尖
step.
垫起来，哎，对，好，垫起来下蹲。哇！垫高，哎呀，可以，很好，已经掌握了一点平衡。
So as you can see, my legs were shaking, and what were actually 5 seconds were like 5 hours to me.
3、2，最后1秒钟。好，来起，放松一下。接下来有一个要求，我在你的腿上和手上、头上会放一个东西，你要稳住。
天哪
OK。
And I hope you can come here and experience this by yourself. In order to learn the CHANG martial arts in the good way, physical fitness is essential. Right now, the teacher will teach me how to do a good physical training. Let's go.
这是我们基地的后山，在我们这儿基地训练的弟子，都要从这个石梯跳上去，
一个一个都要跳上去。
都要跳上去。走，主要是这个腿部的肌肉的力量，
大腿
爆发力。
天哪！
我们一节一节的往上跳，这个对我们腿部力量的增强非常有帮助。哇，嘿呀，平的，平起平落。
Horse stance, stair jumping. I didn't expect these apparently simple movements to be so difficult. If it wasn't for my regular exercise and my pretty good physical strength, I wouldn't be able to keep up with the rhythm of the master's lecture. But the master said that physical strength and power are only the most basic and easy part of practicing CHANG Kung Fu.
厉害。
Master Wan told me the most important thing for us when it comes to practice Kung Fu is the state of mind. Keeping a good state of mind is very important so we can calm down and concentrate on Kung Fu practice. Mount CHANG has a quiet, natural environment, so it was able to give birth to our vivid CHANG martial arts.
接下来呢就要开始学习我们青城武术的拳法。 叫金刀出鞘，我呢先给你示范一下。
My master told me that the difference between CHANG punching style and other kind of punching styles lies in the movements of CHANG martial arts style, which are deeply influenced by the Taoist culture of Mount CHANG. The movements of CHANG Kung Fu style are deeply influenced by the Taoist culture of Mount CHANG. They are good at breathing and keeping in good health. They are light and elegant in stride and gestures.
打开从下边拉旋格挡。哎，对，很好，不错。
As you see, I took a while to learn this kind of action because it looks actually very easy, but it's so very hard to put it into practice. And some people train maybe years, maybe all of their life to achieve this kind of technique. And I think being in love with this kind of martial art for such a long time is something really amazing.
美美接剑。
哦，就那。
眼睛看左方，左手扶到右肩，右手上举。好，上左步，左剑反撩，打开，1、2，绕一圈，起身，绕，跳。
This was so very cool, and this is the kind of stuff you only see in movies, guys.
CHANG martial arts is not about its light punching technique. It also includes CHANG swordsmanship and the most well-known CHANG Tai Chi. I've been in China for 3 years by now, and I often see people practicing Tai Chi in some parks. It has gradually become part of people's daily life.
Right now, we will practice some Tai Chi to relax a little bit.
我们先做个调息的动作，来，双手打开，一吸，对，不用吸得太快，向下，吐气，念嘶字，嘶。结印呢是青城太极的第一大特点，是其他太极中间没有的，它是连接我们身体的一个非常好的一个动作。第二个呢是涌动，手指有上下向蚕蛹。
Master said I need to feel and control my breath. I kind of feel like Po in the movie Kung Fu Panda, trying to grasp the tricks and mysteries of Kung Fu taught by the immortal turtle.
太极里呢有很多智慧，我们在练太极的时候呢，我们要感悟、感受太极里面的智慧，同时运用到生活当中。好，移重心，收脚。好，结束。
谢谢老师。Today's Kung Fu class completely subverted the idea of Chinese Kung Fu I had before. The real strength of Chinese Kung Fu, especially the CHANG martial arts, is not the crazy leaping over rooftops that I used to see in Chinese Kung Fu movies. As I learned from Master Wang, the most important thing in the CHANG martial arts is the state of mind. And the most powerful part of CHANG martial arts, it is not in one movement or in one style, but it is in a profound Oriental philosophy and wisdom. I think this is what I need to learn and understand slowly here in Chengdu, China.
全球大视野中天的优质国际新闻，
我们开会员喽！欢迎大家加会员，成为全球大视野的一份子。
支持应援123，订阅、按赞、加会员。
全球大视野直播线上见。
4月份亚洲新心情。本月份射手座的朋友们可能发生无法挽回的失误，大概是一时粗心，忽略了同事间的协调性。
What represents the spring? It's the flower. It blossoms when spring comes. How long is the spring? It leaves when the flower fades.
Welcome to my channel. The spring's coming, and for this city, each season has its special personality. Now today, I'm gonna show you guys a special route for this best season to watch flowers. Take the ride with me and let's walk slow and see. Chengdu is a city that based upon water. In the UK, we have the Thames River. In Paris, we have Seine River. Here in Chengdu, we have Jinjiang River. In China, you always find road named Binjianglu, Binhelu. That means like wherever near water, there's people live around it and it has a lot of entertainment around it. Wow, there's so many people taking photos.
打片就刚才那个打牌大鱼。
哇，你好专业哦，感觉像专业的人。你平时就喜欢出来拍花花？这个是啥呀？你晓不晓得这个是啥子？叔叔？
哦，那个喂雀雀就行了。
喂鸟粮。
也可能是。
Oh, it's for the birds.
Chengdu is one of the top 3 cities of Chinese pet industries. Whether if it is domestic or wild, Chengduers have all shown their affections.
好乖哦。The Jinjiang River used to be the moat of Chengdu. Now it's being renovated into Jinjiang Park. Has the greenway of the total length of 96 kilometers. And now it's using an ecosystem park belt that's connecting 13 parks.
This is Wangping Binjiang Road, first slow walk district of the Jinjiang Park.
Even though it's not the weekend here today, it's the weekdays, but still a lot of people come here just enjoying their afternoon. They might be talking about business, or they just enjoying their afternoon tea and chilling. And some of them even they take their laptop and just work here. So the Wangping Street, its origin was Chengdu Jinjiang Mechanical and Electrical Factory. It's one of the oldest factory that imports these type of machines. Now it's been reconstructed, even though the location is in the center of Chengdu, but still some old residential buildings are being well preserved as the new shops are lining underneath it. So it's a perfect balance of the old and the new. After renovation, this district became very young, even though the rent was twice as much as it was before, but still there's more and more shops that's been coming, settling down in here. And actually, the shops here are the things that really attract people to stay here. 要一个热美式吧，我会选到想在望平街这边开店。
因为这边比较潮人比较多。
And then here inside there's like vintage shop. I'm gonna take you guys inside after I get my coffee. Okay, let's go inside now. Vintage, all these bags. Vintage Fendi bag. It's Fenty, Gucci, Louis Vuitton. Well, vintage designer brands, as I say, but also like some vintage clothes, like non-branded. It's also popular because they like to feel like you're in the 80s or 90s. You're living like a vintage lifestyle, so you have to dress like vintage. It's really cool. I used to be a vintage fan. You're just deciding what to wear today. I'm going on an event. Maybe this is I'm going to wear. Okay, to match with this bag. Okay, let's go. And in ancient time, along this Jing River, there's like markets. Used to call it 十二月市. That means 12 months is market, meaning that in each month it has different products that's been selling in the market. For example, there's like perfumes, there's fans, there's medicines, a lot of different stuff. And nowadays in here, along this Wangping Street, we still have this type of market, but it's being upgraded, becoming like a cultural creative district that holds all these different markets. For example, they're selling rings. 你们是租的摊位吗？
啊，这是租的。对，以前是隔一星期有一次，然后现在是每天都有。
每天都有，然后下午你们一般几点钟开始啊？
下午3点到9点，就是这边有专门组织的，它是招一些那种，就是说本地的一些手工文创的产品。
You can see from outside it's all like lively and crowded, but they have a bookshop hidden in here, and it's like a caved-like bookshop. When I mention cave-like, this is what we call the cave-like. This is one of the significant photo taking place on this Wamping Street. Really beautiful. As you could see, all these chairs and tables are made of wood. And that's one special thing. This looks like a traditional, typical old type of chair, but it's actually being used in a modern bookshop. That's what I was talking about, the perfect balance between the old and the new, which like being very well demonstrated in here. And next, I'm going to take you guys to see somewhere else. Also has these beautiful spring views. Let's go. Here we are. This lake is called Jingchen Lake. And this area, here we are, Kaohsiung district, now is the most prosperous and has a lot of foreign companies set its roots here. But it used to be a farmland. And nowadays, this whole area look, there's so many birds on the trees and they're all like building their nests. Wow, so many. That could be at least like 100 to 200 birds on the tree. Oh, wow.
Chengdu, a packed city that connects with business and economy, but also the nature, is our home and a place where animal loves to live in.
老板，你这是蒸啥子呀？
我们这边是运动俱乐部，然后绕树运动、水上运动俱乐部，然后这边的话是很多水上的一个运动项目，可以提供那个体验。
You ready? Oh.
哎，对，好。
Whoa, it's hard to keep balance. Okay, sit down. There we go. 表情规律只有1秒钟。See these flowers. Now I can watch the flowers while kayaking. How exciting and how beautiful. Thank you guys for watching here this episode of Walking in Chengdu. This is Vicky here. I'll see you next time. See ya.